Good morning. We're on an angle. I can't work out how to fix it, so I'll just lean ever so slightly like this, perhaps. Mostly I think we're on the angle because my tripod's a suitcase on a bed. My problem-solving skills seem to have gone to zero. However, this morning I've decided that I've had enough of lockdown chic. Hair's been washed, found my tiara, so happy Tiara Day. Tiara Day is in honour of my friend Lisa. She's the one who came over to London to see me perform at the Globe, and I adore her and I love her and she's amazing. She's in New York City and she's currently got COVID-19. She'll be fine, but it's just everywhere. She celebrated Tiara Day while she was in her apartment the other day, and I thought, oh, I want to play Tiara Day, but my tiara was in a box, and now my tiara's out of a box. Yes. This is just my at-home tiara. I'd like to think I own more tiaras, but I don't. Chances are by the end of lockdown I will have ordered 1,000 tiaras. Let's be completely honest. I'm not here alone, and not only am I wearing my sparkle unicorn dress, I'm here with Noble Heart Horse, who I do have to admit does have the appropriate colour aesthetic for me as a Care Bear. There we go, you can sit there. Noble Heart Horse, yep. And Gandalf. I don't really have a reason for Gandalf, except he sits on the nightstand. There's no real reason for that either, to be completely honest. He just sort of, he was in a suitcase of clothes, and I unpacked him and I was like, why is Gandalf in that suitcase? And then I realised it's Gandalf. He can be anywhere he damn well wants to be. So, yes, Gandalf. You're not going to sit though, because you're just more annoying. You just hang out there, Gandalf, in the background. So, now that we're in the school holidays and most of you have finished your Shakespeare work, or if you haven't finished it, you can go back and have a look at those previous videos, which are in varying degrees of lockdown stress. But those can be done. See, every time I touch my face, I tell myself, stop touching your face, Juanita. The guy on the news this morning said, act like everybody you see in public has COVID-19 and that every surface you touch has COVID-19, which did a lot of things to my brain this morning. My skin's not really dealing so well with the amount of hand washing that's going on, and I would like to not leave my house ever again. It's not going to happen, because in a minute I have to go down to the other house, touching my face, touch the horse. Go down to the other house and pick up a few things, and then teach a science lesson online, because that's what I do on a Tuesday. Now it seems I teach about acids and bases to year 5s and 6s. Yep, this is gonna be a train wreck. So here's my plan for the next wee while. I'm going to set you a daily challenge. And your daily challenge, you can choose to accept it, you can choose to ignore it. If you go for the daily challenge, there will be fabulous prizes. Fabulous. Not a clue what they're going to be yet. At some point I'll figure it out, but there'll be fabulous prizes. Today's challenge is the dress inappropriately for your lockdown challenge. I'm Princess Sparkle Unicorn. This is how I'm going to stay for the entire day. How do I imagine that the people around me are going to respond? I imagine that literally none of the people around me are even going to notice. Rocky might. No, he's got no clue of noticing. He just walks around the place adoring the fact that I exist. Ruby walks around the place giving me a look of derision that she looks down upon my very existence. She knows she's better than me. And the likelihood that Dilip will even notice that I'm wearing a tiara is fairly low. This does mean I need to up my game a little bit further. Maybe tomorrow. So today's challenge, dress inappropriately for lockdown. This can involve a costume, or going over the top with formal dress. Maybe we should have a lockdown prom, but later on. And you need to send me a brief video, an OOTD as they were, and what I'll do is I'll watch them, I'll laugh hysterically, I will send you an email and put together a teeny tiny compilation of my personal faves. I'm just assuming you're all going to do this. In the event that you do not want to make a video, you can do the following. 1, you can take a photo of yourself and send it. 2, you can do a detailed description of what you're wearing and email that, but clearly a video or a photo would be better, because I'm sitting here in a tiara with a tie-dye pony and a wizard. This really should have a unicorn horn, let's be honest. Why do you not? Like, that's just a missed opportunity. It's seriously. Anyway, other than the fact that I now need to email the Care Bear people and say Noble Horse Pony or whatever the hell your name is, should really be a unicorn. Hello, Gandalf. My task and your task is to bring a little bit of magic to the people around you. So if you can dress inappropriately for lockdown, take a photo, make a video, send it in. That'd be great. There'll be fabulous prizes. Don't know what they are going to be yet. Who knows? And also let me know the following things. In an email or a text message or a whatever, or a YouTube comment or whatevs, I need to know, do you have a printer? Or can you do digital colouring? Or that's pretty much it, because clearly I do want there to be a colouring competition. Quite desperately, I want there to be a colouring competition. I found my felt pens, and now I'm going to find printer paper. That's my next task. It really does feel like the apocalypse. I've trained for this. I've watched a lot of sci-fi and fantasy over the years. I should know that it's a battle for resources, but I never thought that the resources would be things other than water and gasoline, unless you're in Waterworld, in which case there's no shortage of water whatsoever. The issue is land, but also the issue is Kevin Costner spending too much money on a movie. Except now I feel like the lockdown, the issue is it's flour, it's yeast, it's rice, and it's printer paper. Yes. So, from me, Princess Sparkle Unicorn, Noble Heart Horse, which makes no sense being a horse, and Gandalf the Grey, you shall not pass. Actually, you will pass if you just do the paperwork and hand in the paperwork. You're just a negative Nancy, aren't you, Gandalf? Gandalf is a negative Nancy. Rocky's staring at me through the window. He hasn't quite worked out that there's like 5 doors to this house. He keeps walking into the windows. It doesn't help that I've only opened 1 door for him. The plan is make him believe that there's actually only 1 door, and then one day wake up and open up all the sliding doors and walk through them so that he thinks that I'm a magician. I'm not even kidding. I said that last night and it didn't go down very well. Turns out other people don't believe that that's a very nice thing to do to your dog, or that the dog would be fooled by it. Whereas I know damn well the dog's going to be fooled by it and then impressed by the fact that I'm a magician. And why wouldn't he be believing that I'm a magician? Because I'm Princess Sparkle Unicorn, and I've got a tiara and a pony and a dress with horses on it, and unicorns and flying pegasi. The other thing I'm doing today is I'm going to make savoury danishes. How? Why? Don't know. Thinking cream cheese at this point. Possibly going to roast some tomatoes with garlic, because that'd be nice. A little bit of spring onions maybe. Chives if I've still got some down the other house. Minnie the yacht touching face. Touching face. So, gold stars to Georgia and to, Gorga or Jorga, depending on how you want to spell her name, Flockins and Joshy. Joshy got the ultimate praise from Booktown. And, oh, doesn't the Dutch boy have a lovely voice? So don't you have a lovely voice, Joshy? Hey. Shout outs to Nina and Isabella. Definitely haven't forgotten about either of you two. And to Christina Schofield / Christina Hyde back in the day. For those of you who know Sarah Hyde, Sarah Hyde's older sister, I would say bigger sister, but Christina just got the joke. Christina's short. Right, I'm going to go find out why they're barking outside my bedroom window. This is the story of my life. And possibly make a cup of coffee and then plan the lesson for later on. Love you all. Take care of each other. Remember your challenge. Dress inappropriately. I'll catch up with you later.